Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for week 20 in my Project Life album. If you'd like to see what I'm gonna do, stick around. Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for being here for this Project Life video. I am so excited to be working on week number 20, although by the time this video goes up, it will actually be Memorial Day in the United States. So if you celebrate, happy Memorial Day. I am showing you right now that I'm using lots of items and stamps and all the things Studio Calico today because the colors worked really well for this week. So I'm going to speed us up and do the voiceover. So I am always starting with my title card. I'm using these alphas, which are pretty much like my top 5 favorite alphas ever, and these are from December Daily 2022 for Ali Edwards' release. And I used those to spell out week and then totally forgot, oh, I need a number. So I just grabbed the number stamp set. That's an old one from Heidi Swap to stamp 20. You can see I'm referencing my daily journal there. It's my Hobonichi A6. And if you might have missed, but I am also back planning and playing in a cousin as well, a Hobonichi cousin, trying the A5 size because I just couldn't help myself. So I'm very thankful to have that daily journal because with ADHD, it's very, very hard for me to remember what happens on a daily basis. So I reference that quite often. Most of the embellishments I'm using are from Studio Calico, and then I have lots of different stamp sets, mostly also from Studio Calico. So once I get this title card completed, these puffy stickers are from my stash. Both are by American Crafts. I don't remember what collections they go with or who created the designs. I apologize for that. But yeah, like I was saying, most of these items are from Studio Calico, including the stamps. So I'm going to put that the week for week 20, the dates are covering May 13th through the 19th. And it is week 2 into week 3 of my post-surgery recovery. So I'm feeling much better. I wasn't ever really in a lot of pain. It's just been like slow going and very hard to adhere to, weight restrictions, lifting, all that kind of stuff. It's just something I'm not used to doing. It's, you take advantage of the fact that you use your core for so much. And so I've just kind of been struggling with that and wanting to vacuum and do other things that I normally do that I can't. And that part is very frustrating, but I want to heal properly since they did take out quite a bit, and I want to make sure that nothing else goes wrong other than the allergic reaction that I've been having. So anyways, there's not a ton of photos, again, from the beginning of the week because I was home. And then again, went out and ventured out and did quite a bit over the weekend. So here is a photo that my Nora's friend's dad sent me because in the middle of the week they had an early release day and he took them to lunch and then to a trampoline park, and then they got ice cream. So I made this photo black and white because there was a lot of color and it was not cute. So I turned it black and white and figured even if nothing else is gray on this week's spread, it's still gonna work. And I just think that's the sweetest picture, and I was really thankful that Nora was able to go and have a regular fun day, which is what I try to do with her when she has an early release day. But since I can't really go anywhere and do all those things, I mean, I can go out, but like standing for too long is uncomfortable and sitting for too long is uncomfortable. So it's sort of tricky in that sense. So yeah, I was thankful that she was able to go and have a whole fun afternoon with her friend. And actually that same day, she had not slept well the night before and hasn't been sleeping well. So, but she was like really determined to go to her friend's concert, who's in that photo, Natalie. They were having their little spring concert, and I was like, there is no way you're gonna make it through that and go to bed and be a happy camper. So I had her take a nap. So that's actually one of the other photos that I'm going to be embellishing in a few minutes here. But then the flip side, or this other photo, which I created a flip up for, they are taken from, I think it was Thursday night. It was Steam night at Nora's school. So that is something that my husband took her to, and that's a photo of her and her friend playing with little robots that they were programming. And the photo underneath is just a group photo that my husband took of Nora and some of her friends who were at the little event there. On the journaling card that is underneath this first photo, I used an old Studio Calico stamp set, and I just put subject, STEM, grade 3rd, and then the date, notes that her school had a STEM event, and then I used my Zig Clean color dot marker just to put a couple of notes there for journaling, talking about how, well, these are the things Nora told me, that there was a man who had robots that he showed the kids, and she thought it was really cool. And then I love that even though I can't be with Nora, the recovery is creating opportunities for Matt and Nora to connect. So on the front of this photo, I used like that cut apart cardstock piece that says making connections, and then just wrote STEM night with the date. And then I move over to the photo of the nap that I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago that I had Nora take with me after school, and she passed out so fast. And then it was just hilarious because Smokey likes to lay on my head, usually like right on my head. At night only. That's the only time he does it, is when we're in bed and he knows it's like nighttime, we're going to sleep. But he must have thought that's what was happening, and he just decided to plop on top of Nora, which was really funny, and she still fell asleep like right away. So I love the photo. I stamped a bed on there from an older Paper Person Shop stamp set, and then just thought it'd be kind of funny to use the chipboard piece that says to do, and to do is take a nap. And then in the 4x6 slot, I just taped 2 3x4 photos on top of the backside of the pictures from the week before, because I didn't want to use a 4x6 photo in that slot. So that's what I do. I just will tape them to computer paper so that they stay nice and snug in the pocket there, because it's intended for a 4x6. And so it's just a selfie I took while we were waiting for Nora at her dress rehearsal on Friday afternoon, because I actually did my makeup and my hair and put clothes on for the first time all week. Like, I'm basically just chilling in my Walmart moo over here, like letting things heal and letting things just be. And so I, of course, wanted to document that I looked like a somewhat put together human being. So I took that selfie, and then the picture next to it was sent to me by her teacher, because Friday they did STEM in the classroom. So they were building, I think they were building like a ramp or something like that. I'm not even sure. But I just stamped school days on that, and then used a chipboard piece to add captured on film. Okay, and then I add one more little puffy flower to the little cluster of cardstock flowers that are on the bottom, or leaves, or whatever they are, on the bottom of that photo. Then I'm going to move on to this, basically it's like a filler card that I need to put together, and I loved how it incorporated the like yellow and the light pink. And so I just covered that with this tag that I cut from the 6x8 cut apart pages that come in the new Studio Calico kits. And then I stamped rehearsal upside down. I'm gonna do that in just a second. So I have to cover it up. So I pulled this chipboard scallop piece from an older release. I think it might be from January or even maybe last year. And so I think it actually looks really cool. So it was a happy accident. And I used the stamp set to put Dance Mom, and then journaled that, you know, it was studio dress rehearsal day, basically. And then this other note card is going to go in between the 2 photos in the middle row, and that I'm going to journal different details from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that I didn't talk about already, or that there aren't photos for. So for the first one, I just decided to use the chipboard hearts, and I put an M, a T, and a W for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and use those as bullets. So I thought that was a cute little touch there. And I just journaled about how Monday I actually picked Nora up from school. It was my first day driving, and my scrapbook day sales orders came, and then Tuesday was a self-care day. And I had a visit from my close family friend, and then Nora got to go to her friend's house for an impromptu play date. And then Wednesday, my other friend brought me some really good organic coconut ginger soup, and I played catch up in my media journal all day. and that it just felt really amazing to be able to do that. So that's it for the left side of the spread. I'm going to show you guys close-ups of the finished pages, or the finished page, I guess, in real time. For whatever reason, I've decided that I think it suits me better to do journaling after I embellish the photos. I'm not sure what that's about, but that just seems to be how I'm moving through these individual memories. So this picture was taken after the dress rehearsal. We went to dinner because we always go to this place. It's one of our favorites. It's Thai food, and it's usually closed on Saturday mornings, so we decided to go Friday night instead. And so that's what I am just journaling about there. And there's a photo of Nora with her food. So happy. And then the next picture that I'm going to work on is a close-up photo of my lunch after the actual recital. It was this delicious acai smoothie bowl, and I just added a label from the cut apart pages and put a couple of stickers on it, and that was it. Kept it really simple. And then the photo of Nora and I together on the right there is going to be a flip up, and that is taken after her performance. So she has our little bouquet of flowers that we got her, and then the picture underneath is a close-up of just her holding the flowers. She did an amazing job. She didn't do tap and ballet this year. She just wanted to do pop class, so that's what she did in the recital. She had 2 dances that she performed to. So on the front of this flip up, I'm going to use the label sticker to stamp recital, the date, and then add 2 of the floral sticker, or not stickers, cardstock die cuts, and then the label from the cut apart sheet, and that says today is the day. And then underneath, I have this ledger card that says today is the day, and then I stamp the date vertically in the left margin there. And then dancing is the closest thing to magic, also from that dance stamp set from Studio Calico. And then using my Zig Clean Color Dot marker to journal the names of the songs she danced to, and how this year they split the recital into 3 parts, which was fantastic because that meant we only had to be there for like an hour and a half or so. I mean, altogether it was like 2 hours, but way better than, you know, a typical studio or how they've done it in the past where it's like forever and ever and ever. So it was so much better logistically. And that's what I journaled about on that flip up. Now I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the left, where I use the computer paper to put 2 3x4 sized either photos or journaling cards. And the bottom one is a silly picture of Nora and her friend Fiona, who was over here after church on Sunday with mouths full of strawberry whipped cream that they wanted to try. So I love those pictures, or that picture. And then the front of the photo, the top picture, is my husband and Nora. Later that evening, we went and got ice cream at our local, you know, fancy schmancy ice cream place. It's so good. I've talked about it many times. It's called Dutch Udder, and they have like handmade batched ice creams with super unique flavors and fresh ingredients and unique flavors. So, and there's quite a good gluten-free selection for Nora. So we love going there and supporting their small business. They work really hard, and they're lovely people. So we're happy to be able to support them. And then I just took the chipboard sticker that says so grateful for all of this and put that in the middle of the 2 of them making funny faces. Nora had chocolate all over her face. She got rocky roads. So that is what I'm going to journal about on the grid card that I'm working on right now on the left side. With a label sticker that just says details. I put a smiley face, actually I put 2, but I didn't like it. So I covered it up at the end with a chipboard heart and a puffy flower sticker. Then I'm just going to journal on that card, Dutch Udder, and talk about the things I just mentioned to you. And on the underside of the picture of the 2 of them, I take another card from this kit, and you fill it in like kind of like a Mad Libs type thing, and it says today was a blank day, we went blank and had a blank time. So I said today was a busy day, we went sugar nuts and had a fun time. And we say sugar nuts around our house when we've had like a lot of sweets. And then it says I would blank out of 10 do it again, and I said 8 out of 10 only because I'm still recovering. But Nora had a play date with lots of fun. On this 4x6 card, it's really awesome because it has spots to journal about every day of the week. So I'm using my Pentel Energel Clenna in a 04 nib to do the writing, and I alternated between like print and then some sort of like cursive combination and some caps locks sort of font. I don't know. I just felt like doing that and it was kind of fun. So I just, again, use this card to do a little bit more journaling on about each of the days. Monday, I got my hair colored. I filmed content. I got Happy Mail. And I was just like, woohoo, I'm driving. Tuesday, we were bummed because like over those couple days, everyone near us could see the Northern Lights, but we didn't get to see them because it was just too cloudy. I got a surprise visit from my friend Grace, and Nora had a play date at her friend's. I think I had mentioned that earlier. Wednesday, I kept playing video telehealth phone tag with my midwife. I updated my media journal, and my friend Katie came over. And then Thursday, I played in my new Hobonichi cousin. You heard it right, folks. I have a Hobonichi cousin. If you hadn't heard before, I've kind of been sharing that. I am using that to plan and play in for the remainder of the year, and I'm sure I'll share some of it here and there on social media. But I am obsessed with the Tomoe River paper and the Hobonichi book in general and the product, and just absolutely love it for everything. So I did a lot of that. That's actually what I've been doing for like days and days and days. It's just like back planning all the daily pages in that notebook just for fun, just to practice and play and get to use my supplies. And I've had the best time doing that. It's been such a privilege. So definitely taking advantage of my resting. And then talked about how I did my nails on Friday. Nora had her dress rehearsal. Saturday was her recital. We brought our neighbors some food because they just had a baby. We played the game of life. And Saturday I was still playing in my cousin, and Nora had her friend over for a play date, which you will see me working on a little bit more journaling here in just a second and talking about. But right now, I'm just going to add a few puffy stickers around this card and then do my little border that I like to draw in sometimes, and the chipboard floral piece there. I didn't quite know what to do with that notes section. I kind of wish I did something else, but it is what it is. It's fine. You saw me fill out that on the go card. That I just put a chipboard tag and wrote on top of it about how my recovery has been going. And then this last card is more of a decorative one. And I really love the way it turned out. And I just added a label to journal that I've been binge watching Vanderpump Rules season 11. And that Nora was up a ton on Sunday night into Monday. And that is going to conclude the Project Life pages for week 20. Here are the close-ups in real time. Thank you so much for spending time with me and watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Bye.